guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So as promised last time, here I am with a video on how to ace your base. So this video will be super focused upon how to get that perfect base, how to contour, how to highlight, like everything. So if you want to know how to attain that flawless base, then please watch the video till the end. And if you're new to my channel and you're watching this face for the very first time, then please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm gonna take you from looking like this to this in just few simple steps. So let's begin. Step number 1, you wanna make sure you're moisturizing your face. Even if you are an oily skin type, do moisturize because it is very important to have some hydration going on beneath that layers of makeup. Here I have used Cetaphil moisturizer since I'm a sensitive skin one, so I don't experiment much with my moisturizers and I either go for water based or medicated ones. So do your research properly and find out what works for you. Step number 2, you want to make sure you're priming your face. I'm taking Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Primer. It works amazing for me. The job of a primer is to blur out and smoothen out your skin and also to help your makeup last longer. Step number 3, we're gonna put on some foundation. Now I'm taking Milani foundation here. The best way to apply a foundation is by going little by little. So what I like to do, I make such small dots all over my face and then use a beauty blender to apply it. You can use either a brush to sort of buff your foundation in, or you can use a beauty blender. I personally like to use beauty blender because brushes tend to leave brush strokes and we definitely don't want that on our flawless base. So always use a damp beauty blender and do not sweep your foundation like this. It's gonna make your foundation look very patchy. So always go in such light bouncing motion and bring down your foundation towards your neck and cover everything up. Also, do not apply foundation underneath your eyes if you are going to apply concealer because then it's going to be too many layers and it's not going to look good. Guys, it is always a good idea to build your foundation later on rather than going all ham in the first go. So as per the need, I feel that I need some more coverage on certain areas of my face. So I'm putting on a second layer of foundation. So as per your need and as per your preference, just choose the amount of foundation that is required. Step number 4, of course it has to be concealer. Look at these dark circles. So whatever concealer you have, start applying it like this in layers. It totally depends upon how much coverage you want, so apply it accordingly. For applying it, you can either use a brush or a sponge or even your finger, and like this, press it very gently into your skin and see the transformation. Whatever product is left after the application on the sponge or the brush, just apply the same on the upper eyelid so that your skin looks even. Now you can either leave it like this, but I like to brighten up my under eye, and for that I'm going for a concealer that is one shade lighter to my skin tone. It really brightens up my under eyes and I really like that. So I'm putting my concealer like this under my eyes in dotting motion again, on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow, and on the areas where basically I want some more brightness. Next step is to set your under eyes. For that you can either use a loose powder or a compact powder. Guys, before applying loose powder or compact powder, get rid of your creases first and then go further. I like to bake my under eyes like this, but if it doesn't work for you, you can simply dust off the loose powder under your eyes and you're good to go. And like this, set your whole face with a loose powder or a compact powder so that your makeup stays longer. So now my base is done, my face is looking very flat and I need to add some color and dimension to it. And for that, I'm going to contour, highlight and blush my face. But before that, I'll quickly do my eyebrows off camera and see you guys. And I am back. In case you guys want to know how to do perfect brows, then I have made a video on soap brows. It is up on my Instagram. Please have a look on it. So in order to add some dimension to my face, I'm going to contour my face. For contouring, I'm using this angular brush. So the correct way as per me is going from up to down in this way. What it does, it creates a very nice light shadow on your face and makes your face more elongated. Repeating the same thing on the other side, going from up to down in a very nice slow motion. Guys, do not bring down your contour till your mouth. Just stop halfway, otherwise it's going to look very weird and that's not what we want. So the next thing is to bring down your contour to your jawline in order to make your jawline more sharp. I also like to cover my double chin because I have one. If you don't have one, then you're really lucky. So like this, I cover my jawline and bring down my contour towards my neck so that everything looks put together. Moving on to nose contour, which is one of the most important part of contouring. The key to have a snatched nose is the more closer you're gonna draw the two lines, the more snatched your nose is gonna look. For nose contouring, you can either go for a brush like this. This one is from PAC Cosmetics, or you can go for an eyeshadow brush, which is like this, fluffy at the end. And like this, I took the product, dabbed off the excess and started making lines opposite to each other with a very light hand. You just want to give a nice shadow over there, which gives the illusion that your nose is snatched. But if you want to go with a very dark color, and then it's going to look very artificial. Make sure you're blending your contour till your eyebrow so that it looks as one and it doesn't look, detached. Now in order to give that snatched look, I have created lines, but I need to highlight the bridge of my nose. So for that, I took some concealer on the same brush, or you can take another brush. I'm too clumsy to do that. And like this, apply it on the bridge of your nose so that the bridge gets highlighted and your nose automatically looks snatched. Right, so the next thing is to bronze up your face. So a bronzer is basically in a more warmer tone than contour. You can clearly see that it is a mix of a little bit of orangish tone in it. And it really gives that sun-kissed, warmish sort of a look to your whole face, and I really like it. So apply it in this manner, taking it from your temple till your cheek to your jawline, like you're creating a 3, like numeric 3 on your face. So like this, it is very easy to understand. So yeah. Repeating the same thing on the other side in a similar manner. Moving on to the next thing, that is blusher. Guys, do not put all the product on the apple of your cheeks, otherwise it's give a very weird look. What you have to do, you have to start blending it with your contour so that everything looks put together. So always use a fluffy brush whenever you're applying blusher, because in that way it spreads out very nicely and evenly. For this look, I applied blush very naturally, but if you're going for a glam look, then you should really intensify it. And now it's time for some highlighter, baby. So here I'm using a highlighter from Nykaa. This one is in the color 24K gold, and this one goes well on all the skin tones. So you can totally buy it and thank me later. Okay, so for applying highlighter, you can either use a fan brush or even a powder brush, something like this, like the tip of it, yeah, like this, or you can use a small eyeshadow brush, which is a fluffy one, so the application gets really easy. So now I'm going to pack the highlighter on all the high points of my face, which are my cheekbone area, the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, my chin, and the area above my eyebrow, and a little bit here and there. So basically these are all the high points which you want to highlight more. And in the end, do not forget to spray some makeup fixer so that whatever you have applied stays on your face for longer period. And this is how the final look looks like. I really hope you guys will like this video because I tried my best to explain everything as simply as possible, and this one took me a really long time. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.